What's going on, Taurus? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right into your reading. We got the Four of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. Very interesting. I see romance very soon happening, and I see someone entering your life, someone that you find very respectable, someone that you find very charming, almost like old school is the best school, where chivalry is not dead. And I see this person really understanding that relationships are two-way streets. They are partnerships. And right now, the energy that I'm picking up is like this person has gone through a lot of stuff. So maybe they went through a divorce, maybe they went through a long-term relationship, but what they have is experience. They know what they don't want and they know what they do want. And I see you and this person getting closer and closer and closer. And I see that this is the right time for you guys to meet. So this is beautiful energy. Now, I also do see here that it is essential during this time for us to be our best self, be our genuine, authentic self, because that's the energy that's going to be attractive to them. They want to know who you are at the end of the day, and who you are is worth it. You have to understand that any sort of scarcity mindset, any sort of lack of confidence that you may have of second guessing yourself, telling yourself that you are not ready, not worthy, any sort of energy like that, all we're doing is just delaying this and delaying the vibration of you and your person meeting. So what do you gotta do? You gotta tell yourself, listen, at the end of the day, it is my birthright to be with my soulmate, and Spirit is trying to link me up. And the only reason it hasn't happened yet is because Spirit is trying to make sure that, I don't waste my time, and I don't get hurt by, taking on more than I can handle. And that's really what it comes down to. We ask ourselves, why is it that I have not had the opportunities I want to, get to where I want to be in my life? Well, chances are those opportunities have come to us and we weren't ready. We didn't even see them. And for example, if someone is trying to tell you to invest in something, right? They're like, this will change your life. But you are so caught up in how bad you feel from the food you ate the night before, and you're barely listening to them. You're like, what? You're like, huh? Boom. You see how opportunities, you can miss them? Same thing with love. Imagine you and this person meet and you're like, listen, Spirit, I want to meet my soulmate. Spirit's like, it doesn't look like you're ready. Right now, your focus and awareness is not on being, who you truly are, but your focus, you're concerned about, how you feel in your own skin, or you're concerned about, where you're at financially, or whatever the case is. And if I bring you guys together, that it will be a waste of your time. And you're like, no, just do it. Imagine this person enters your life, and they're talking to you and they're trying to introduce themselves to you, and your focus is somewhere else, and they see that and they're like, oh, okay, maybe Taurus is not the person I thought. And that's the thing we're trying to avoid, and that's what Spirit is waiting for. So right now, when you get in the driver's seat and you start telling Spirit, I am ready. Thank you for everything. I am so excited. Please bring in the vibration of romance into my life. Please bring my kindred spirit in my life. Then Spirit goes, wow, ding, 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 angels and guides, Taurus is ready. Let's make this happen. So what does that mean? You have to feel good. Very, very important. You have to feel good. For example, if I stay up eating bad food at nighttime, the next day I do not feel good. I don't know if any of you guys feel good from that. I personally do not feel good. I feel like ish. It's just the worst thing in the world. So I don't do that. It's just not worth it for me. There's no way someone's going to find me attractive if I feel like ish, if I don't have the time and energy to give them. So that's just one silly example of what could happen when you eat bad, right? When you are constantly, focusing on stuff. So make a list of priorities of what is important to you in your life, and then make a list of action steps that you have to take to ensure that you get those things, right? For example, I want to be rich. Great. Okay, so if you want to be rich, what needs to happen? Okay, well, I need to have my brain work. I need to have a functioning brain that is, basically aware of what's going on, to be able to see the opportunities that are presented to me. Great. What does that mean? That means that I cannot be overthinking. That means that I actually got to, take some time and meditate 5 minutes a day just to be able to have my brain, at peace, so I can pick up on energy, right? So you got to just kind of prioritize what is important to you, and then the rest will follow. Now we got the Strength card, Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Moon. I see here right now that there is a old shadow that is going to creep up in your life. This could be a friend, a family member. This could be someone from a past that you had a falling out with. And I do see them coming back into your life, and I do see them reaching out to you. And this is going to cause a little concern because every time you think of their energy, it feels like you're walking on eggshells. And this is a warning sign from your angels and guides, from the universe, telling you there's something wrong, right? Whenever something feels bad, most likely it is bad. That is a warning sign. Hence, whenever something feels good, usually it is. And I see here right now, whenever you're thinking of this person, that you're almost like holding your breath. You almost feel like you cannot just get this over with sort of energy. And that energy right there is something that has to get addressed. So when this person comes back into your life, you need to understand that you are in control. You are the one calling the shots. And just because they reach out, A, it does not mean that you have to give it attention. And B, it does not mean that you are at the mercy of their energy, right? I'll give you an example. I have people in my life that, may have, done something that I was not too fond of. And then maybe they took some time and they wanted to make amends. Now, when they want to make amends, I understand that maybe their intentions are good, or maybe that they just want to make amends because they're just like, listen, it did not work out for me by, going down the route I did. And it's just easier for my life if I just kind of just try to be friends now. Now, if I feel, right, the warning sign, if I feel like this person's coming from a genuine, approach, this person really just, thought about it, and they're like, you know what, this is silly, we should be friends, I will entertain that energy. I'd be like, you know what, cool, yeah, we're all human, we make mistakes, cool, no problem. Doesn't mean I want to be friends afterwards, but it does mean that I will clear the energy with them, right? But if I feel like they have any sort of malicious intent, if I feel like maybe there's an agenda here, then I will not take on that energy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to run away from it, but I'd be like, okay, well, thank you for explaining yourself to me. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go digest this energy and I'll get back to you. But I won't give it any attention. I won't give it any of my vibration or my frequency. So I am in control. It doesn't matter. No one can make me think or feel any way that I don't choose to do so. It doesn't matter if you want my attention or don't want my attention. And for example, a lot of times when I'm out and about, people will try to get my attention. At first I'd be like, what the heck is going on here? Leave me alone, right? And not necessarily just say fans that I do my readings for, but just more on a vibrational energy. Now I understand, listen, Vince, when you're out and about, you are so magnetic. You have such a strong vibration that people feel it and they're like, what the heck is that? I feel like naturally I got to be drawn to this. So they'll walk in front of me, they'll stand there, they'll try to get my attention, they'll do all types of weird stuff. They'll try to bump into me just to be like, oh, I'm sorry I bumped into you, and just to start a conversation. And at first these things, I'd be like, what the heck, man? This is weird, right? But now I understand it. And it doesn't bother me. So now, just because someone wants my attention, I don't necessarily give them my attention. And that's the energy that I want you to pick up, because I want you to understand, Taurus, that you are in control. This is very, very important. So any sort of feeling that you are not in control, any sort of scarcity mindset when it comes to your energy, let go of and know that you are calling in the shots. This is your life, and no one can make you do anything you don't want to do. Now, Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. Look at that. So right now, I also do see here that a little bit of meditation is going to go a long ways for you, because I see here right now that there is a download from Spirit and your angels and guides trying to tell you what to do regarding your work life. And I see them giving you a message that is going to drastically improve your situation at work or with your business. And I see this message only coming through when you are tapped in to that source energy, which is really super easy, right? Whenever we talk about tapping into the universe and source and all this stuff, meditation, it can get very confusing, right? Whenever you say meditation, it's like, what does meditation mean to you? What is your definition of meditation? And I hear you, my sisters, my brothers, I totally hear you. What source is telling you right now, what your angels and guides are telling you right now, is to stop thinking. That's it. Stop thinking. Why are we saying stop thinking? Because when you are thinking, for example, you're walking, you're like, oh, what should I do? What should I eat? Where should I go? Oh, gotcha. You're at work. Okay, well, while you're typing or while you're working away, you're like, okay, well, what are my kids? My kid's birthday party's coming up. Oh, I should get my dog some dentist sticks and I go home. Oh, you're constantly thinking. When you're constantly thinking, you are not giving the universe a chance to speak back. We can sing together, but we can't speak together, right? So what does that mean? You got to stop thinking. When you're trying to stop thinking, what is happening is is then the messages can actually come to you. Imagine a walkie-talkie. You hold the walkie-talkie, you speak, then you have to let go of the walkie-talkie for the other person to hold the walkie-talkie and speak. Both of you holding the walkie-talkie at the same time, there is no message. The frequency is not there. So you gotta let go, right? And that's the energy that I'm picking up. Right now, Spirit is saying the downloads that you're seeking with that Ace of Swords to help improve your life will come to you when you stop thinking and when you really just start going with the flow. And that's the energy that I'm feeling with you, going more with the flow, and your vibrations are going to change drastically in a very good way. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. You know I love you. Mwah! Until next time, ciao.